We're back with some more Rocket Racing, but this video is gonna be a bit different. Instead of a nice, calm, casual video, I feel like we should talk about the problems with Rocket Racing, alright? Let's get into it. Okay, now, I wanna be talking about some maps that I just absolutely hate because it's basically made the game unplayable, and you could say it's a skill issue, but honestly, when you have a bunch of players tossing and pushing you up, 69. When you have a bunch of players pushing you in one area, it gets really annoying. Now, as you can see, we are on the map Sidewinder. Now, I don't play this map anymore because I've gotten so frustrated over the time in public ranked games that I just give up on it. It has a massive cheat, which is right over here, where you jump down over here. I don't know if I could show you because I suck at it. Oh. Okay, well, you get the point. It's a massive cheat over there, and it basically skips off the match. That's number one. And number two is these damn tunnels, man. I cannot be bothered with these damn tunnels. You take a drift wrong, and your whole match is going to be over. I want to see if I can represent it without trying to forcefully do it, but you're gonna see what I mean in a second, in probably lap 2 or lap 3. These tunnels are tremendously bad. The way how you glitch is unreal. And as I say, you could just say it's a skill issue, but honestly, when you have like 7 people pushing you up on the corners, it becomes nearly impossible. It gets so frustrating and annoying. It makes this map like just not fun to play anymore. And also that shortcut saves you so many seconds, that there's so many people that know about the shortcuts, and it basically makes this map impossible to get first place unless you take the shortcuts. Epic Games, whatever team is behind Rocket Racing, please fix this. It's overpowered, it makes these maps unplayable. Okay, I went in that on my own. The shortcut over here, you could skip all these tunnels by going in there. The amount of people who probably do it is unreal. Like, I don't play this map no more anymore, so I don't really know how many people do it, but I could just imagine how many people still do it, or how many people start to do it. I can't be bothered. I really can't. So there's a reason why you don't see me in my videos playing this map. And look at like, my god, these damn inverters. Like, you see what I mean? I can't be bothered because the inverter controls in these tunnels are so much different compared to when you go on a ceiling. On a ceiling, at least you still got the muscle memory on what to do. These tunnels, basically what I think they do is completely invert your controls, which is something way different than what you would be expecting, and it confuses the hell out of people. So people like me, I just skip this map. Like, I don't play this map anymore just because it's simply become impossible to play. I used to play this map because I used to actually be decent at it, but now I'm absolutely ass at it because so many people take shortcuts, and so many people, not so many people, I literally get pushed up in the corners, and I can't. I really can't. So now what I do is, and what I don't like, I don't like doing this, but I actually leave the maps that I'm not good at. I never used to do that before, but I do it now because it's become so bad. It's not even a joke. Like, I actually can't. It's really made me frustrated, especially this map. It's mainly been this map. But yeah, like, and I think there's 3 other maps that I want to show. This is just one of the maps, but I feel like we just get the worst map out of the way. Because honestly, out of the 4 maps, this is definitely the worst map when it comes to the bug. I'm taking this turn very poorly. I'm not trying to go for no speed runs. I'm just trying to show that this map is rigged, and I absolutely hate it. Alright? Let me show you the next map. It doesn't get any better from here. Okay, we are here on what is it called? Cliff Runner 2, and honestly, I'm really good on this map. Like, I think this is either my best map or the second best map that I'm like best at. Like, I perform really good on this map, but I gotta say, the problems with this map is just horrendous. First of all, coming down there is so sketchy. That's number one. And there we go. That's what I want to talk about. This invisible barrier over here. It pisses me off. you want to hit this barrier over here. I can't really show you the barrier, right? Like the speed boost right behind me is what you usually want to be hitting to gain speed, but when you got this damn death barrier in front of you, it becomes nearly impossible because it's like a guaranteed death. The amount of people I've seen die, including myself, is crazy. I can't be bothered. Also coming down here, your car just bumps into the floor. I can't. This area is also very glitchy when flipping your car in the direction. Like when you're trying to come out of that cave, or when you're trying to go into that cave, your car flips and you want to flip your car, but your car is trying to like either like latch onto the wall or latch onto the ceiling, and it becomes really annoying because you're either gonna like die or you're gonna die, one of those, and it really annoys me. I can't. So like going through that the cave is very sketchy, and I don't like doing it, but I have to do it because it's the quickest way. But as I say, coming down here is also really sketchy. Look at that! I just died to an invisible barrier. When you want to hit that speed boost, you can't because you got a damn barrier blocking you. It's been in the game for I don't know how long, probably since the start of Rocket Racing, and the developers do nothing about it. I can't be bothered. I really can't. Over here is pretty chill though, I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing? But honestly, like if you just avoid that and you take the tunnels, not the tunnel, the cave properly, this isn't really a bad map here. It's kind of chill. I don't really have problems. But I do have another problem. Alright, and it's about I'm about to talk about it any second by now. Okay, that was bad. Right. Now, when you start the game and you go down here, it is a mission on its own. The amount of people that come down here, how do you expect me to go? How do you expect a person to go down there when there's like around about 10, 11 other more players down there? Maps should have a limit to how much players they have on, because it is nearly impossible to go down there and not get pushed into barriers when there's around about 10 and 11 other people. It is so annoying because not only do you get pushed into barriers, you get slowed down. I can't be bothered. I really can't. It is really annoying. But as I say, this map is it's not the worst, luckily. It's not as bad. It does have a few problems though that could be worked out, but otherwise it's a pretty decent map. On to the next race, and this one is not good at all. Okay, we are here on Dust Up 2. Now it isn't really a bad thing because I don't take the route anymore, but when I used to take this route, and I might still take this route just because if I do end up failing hitting those speed pads, it does like end up having for me to take that route. Now I'm gonna show you in just a second. It's not always gonna happen to you, but if it does happen, it's gonna be really bad, especially in Dust Up 2, because this map is one of the maps where like you need to stay alive. If you die, it's basically game over for like the whole round, unless you get somehow catch up. And it's about to happen any second by now. Now coming down here, usually you go to the speed pads on the left, but if you just hug the wall here and go in, okay, I couldn't really do it there, but it used to kill you. Even though you never face palm the wall, it used to just obliterate you, and that used to make me so frustrated. It still happens to this day, like I still see people dying there somehow, but it doesn't happen to me anymore just because I don't take that route simply. And this is also one of the maps where you don't want to be caught with everyone, because if you get caught in the pack, it's basically game over because of how much things like happen. It's actually bad, because if you get caught up on the road where you go on the left hand side and you see all those speed pads, it's game over for you because people just push you out of the way. You get pushed to the bottom of the road. It's bad, man. It really is bad. These maps are not optimized for 12 players. Some maps need a certain restriction, 8 players, there's also apparently, I've heard, a catch-up mechanic, which I feel like when you get to the elite rank should just go away, because I could be in first place and someone could be so far and they could just catch up, and I don't want that. I really don't want that, because it ruins the purpose of being competitive. And also, what I heard was when you're a certain placement, like let's say there's 12 players in a race, you will be gaining a crap load of percent when you not a crap load, you'll be gaining a percent when you get 4th place. But when there's only 8 players or 6 players, you actually lose percent for getting 4th place, even though it says players within 4th place will only gain percent. It's complete nonsense. When there's 6 to 8 players in a match, you don't gain percent when you get 4th place. In fact, you actually lose, and I don't like that. It completely ruins the system. I can't be bothered with that. Okay, we're here on Tilted Turnpike just because this is the final track or final map that I want to complain about, and it's not going to be too long in this map just because it's going to happen relatively soon. Now, I do want to say one big problem with Rocket Racing is the queue time. For some of you who know, Middle East is my main server, but I legit have to play in Europe all the time due to queue times. No one on Middle East plays. I don't know how it is for other servers, but literally no one on Middle East plays. So I always have to go to Europe servers. Now here's my problem. This road right here is the worst road in Rocket Racing. It is so bad because the controls get inverted. And it's just done so poorly. I want to try to redo it just to show you. Usually I chain drift on, like, I could chain drift on the top of a road because the controls don't get inverted, but this is just absolute madness. Like, it is just crazy. The controls are so terrible on this road. It's not even a joke. Like, usually I just chain drift like this. You can't do that. You can't do this on this road. It is impossible. I absolutely hate that road. I can't be bothered. I really can't. That road is ass. When we get to lap 2, we're going to try to do it one more time and we're going to end the video there. But all in all, Rocket Racing is a great game mode. It's just they need to fix some things every here and there. I still don't know how to go airborne properly, like how to pitch your car upwards. People are telling me use the mouse and go upwards. I've tried that, it does not work. Just, if you know, please let me know down in the comments. I just don't know. But yeah, as I say, Rocket Racing is not a bad game mode. It's just, there's so much bugs because there's a small team behind this game mode. If they could just fix it, honestly, I think it could become a really good game mode. But for now, we're just gonna have to suffer. They're learning from their mistakes, I hope. But yeah, all in all, I'm enjoying Rocket Racing. It's just, it does get frustrating, and I leave most of the maps just because I'm either bad at them or they're too glitchy, so I don't do them. Like Airborne 2, I only do it in the morning since there's less players, but when it gets packed, I don't do it. Alright, here we go. Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same. I changed it so perfectly, yeah, you can't do it there. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. And I'm dead.